Considering the time that I have that we have in our hand, I will just walk through the different applications that can be done using geospatial AI techniques. Considering first sector in terms of India and other developing and underdeveloped regions around the globe, agriculture is a mainstream. So identifying the crop type and by using different machine learning and deep learning tools using satellite imageries, crop monitoring and damage assessment. For example, a particular area has been vanished due to certain kind of diseases. So the leaves become brown and the healthiness of the crop becomes very less. On that basis, we can identify the damage that happened to that particular area. So what was the expected output of the crop and what is the actual crop? We can get it in our hands before harvesting stage only. Precision farming and production control. So precision farming currently is now being done through various drone imageries which are giving at much higher resolution the data sets, and production controls as in uh, when we are doing particular seeding and other fertilizer assessment on agriculture. Seeding should be done in a particular manner, but right now we have seed bombs wherein which by with the help of drones you do the seeding in the agricultural field. So this is where location matters. At what particular location you want to do a seed bombing. The new emerging area is crop insurance and management. So to assess the truthfulness of damage happened to a particular agricultural sector, insurance companies are using this particular technique. In the smart city analytics, you know, yeah, majorly we have urban natural resource monitoring, water over lakes, other parameters such as if there if there is a vegetation, how it has been decreased or changed over the period of different time periods. As we talked about building footprint extraction also, uh, accessibility and livability measurements. Right now, cities are growing in extensive manner, and when we talk about a city, we talk about the accessibility to different places. So there are some index like what walkability index. So I just talked about quality of life. Just like that, there is another thing called livability. So in terms of environmental and other resources, what is the livability of that place? If a person can survive in that particular place or not, and what kind of life he might lead to if at that particular place. Land use and land cover planning. So how the land is changing, how the sprawl is happening, where the city is growing, according to it, how we should plan the city so that we can mitigate different global challenges as well as climate related challenges. The next section is location intelligence. This has been being used widely. So, firstly is price surge modeling. Many of you might be using different food related apps or e-commerce apps in which you will get some parcel when you order, or you travel through cabs, and how does that particular price you get on your mobile phone, that is called as price search modeling. It is based on distance between two locations, the roads available, the traffic congestion, and the seasonal variation. If there is a festival or heavy rain, based on that you get certain price on your mobile phone. uh, that is location intelligence and widely used right now. Geo marketing is used. So, for example, when you create one advertisement, if you want to set up that advertisement with respect to hyperlocal stations and hyperlocal news channels, you can do it as per the locations, and the content in the video will change according to the location that it has. Third part is site suitability analytics. This is majorly used to set up any kind of infrastructure in the city and considering the other factors that drive the changes of cities. Solid waste management has always been a problem for the cities, but to have improved logistics in terms of to and fro of the solid waste or hazardous waste from uh, house to garbage stations, that is one of the key factor, and wherein the location intelligence play a very large role. The other applications such as in different industries like health industry, fire industry, or tax automation industry. Recently, we had uh, fire hazards in Australia. It burnt a lot of forest areas, but how to map that, how to know how much of the particular forest area has been devastated by the fire. So all of these things can be calculated with certain research backups as well as scientific methods to give an exact insights about that particular data. And third thing is we can always validate it with the ground truth that we have, because location is the key. Whenever we are thinking, for example, somewhere showed you a population at 100-meter grid, and I know the location, so I can always have a GPS handheld devices, and I can always do the ground truthing of it. So when we have ground truthing as well as these analytics, combined with each other, nothing like this powerful analytics. So that's why we have given the name Dawn of Geospatial AI, because this particular domain expertise will will do wonders when applied with regular artificial intelligence as well as data science techniques. So